Stop number 3 on the NNSCRA Hunt Brothers Pizza Truck Series brings us to Texas Motor Speedway, as we're set for 51 laps of racing here today on this mile-and-a-half racetrack here in deep in the heart of Texas. And they say everything's bigger in Texas, and that pretty much includes the racing. So here's the starting lineup for today's ring event. On the pole in the Papa John's Pizza Chevrolet, it is Charles Sanford on the pole for this race here today. He's alongside Joshua Osborne in number 98. The Rebus breaks Ford. Second row is Matt McIntyre in 44 and Kyle Matthews in 52. The AC Delco Chevrolet. He finished second at Rockingham, the last race on the tour, while Matt McIntyre drives the Federated Auto Parts Ford, number 44. Here today, Charles and Matt both have two of our in-truck cameras in today's race. Third row sees Phil Parker at number 5. He'll be alongside number 80, Jesse Turner. Next row is Cassie Dent, number 87, and number 29, Johnny Gardner. Next row has Cole Deaver. He has our third in-truck camera, the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet, number 3. He's alongside number 24. It is Nathan Ormond in the GMAC Chevrolet. Next row has number 25, Seth Cole in a Citgo SuperGuard Dodge. He's alongside number 94, Gene Samper in the Super 8 Motels Ford. Next row, Daniel Bouchard in the Cat Reynolds Chevrolet, truck number 60. He's alongside number 86, Ty Denton, the RC Coloff Dodge. Next row is Logan Williams in the Exide Barry's Ford, number 7. He's alongside number 8, Matt Haas in the Delco Remy Chevrolet. Next row down has number 21, Quentin Moore in the Ortho Lawn and Garden Ford. He's alongside number 48. It is Paul Minnick in the MB&A Chevrolet. Next row has number 50, Kat Badson in the Granger Ford. She's alongside number 99. It is Levi McIntyre in the Exide Barry's SKF Ford. Next row down has number 2. It is Dylan Young in the Team ASE Chevrolet, Team ASE Ford. He's alongside another Team ASE truck, number 4 truck of Jessica Shelton. Jess won at Rockingham this season. She's in the other Team ASE Ford, except she drives for a different team. Next row has number 75. It is Zachary Fitzwater in the Spears Manufacturing Chevrolet, and Robbie Bogues in the Western Autos Chevrolet, number 17. Next row, Keith Batson, number 28. He's alongside number 30, Rob Evans. Then Stephen Colonna, number 18, and number 6, Nathan Hudson. Next row has number 83. It is James Sykes, the winner at Daytona. And number 88, it is, number 88 truck of Zach Winkle. Next row down has Mitchell Collins in 06 and 43, Mike Becker. Next row has number 38, Dexter Black, and number 19, number 19 is Sebastian Dent. Next row down has number 1, Henry Williams, and number 49, Josh King. Then it's number 62, Roberto Crown Jr., and number 81, Scott Upton. That carries the last 2 trucks starting here today. So that's the lineup of 38 trucks, and here's the command to fire the engines here at Texas.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
Command is given to fire the engines for this race here today, as we are set for 51 laps of action on this racetrack here. Speeds upwards of 180 miles an hour plus is what we're going to be expecting here today. As the field rolls off a pit road, we'll be back for a start right after this. Field heading in the turn number 3 right now, as you have a Chevrolet Ford front row here in today's running of this Hunt Brothers Pizza Truck Series race here, third stop of the season. As the pace truck will come off on the pit road. Pole speed here for this race here today, 181 miles per hour, set by the man in number 16, Papa John Chevrolet, Charles Sanford. The man they call the California Crusher is what they call him here. As they come to the start-finish line here, and the green flag flies, and we are underway here at Texas. Again, our in-truck cameras today will be carried by Charles Samper, Matt McIntyre, and Cole Deaver. As they come to the start, as they come off turn number 2, McIntyre moves to the low side now, and he'll take the lead as they come off turn number 4. And look at this beautiful, and look at this view right there at Texas. They come to the start-finish line. Matt McIntyre leads lap number 1. First lap by the leader set at 165.173 miles per hour. Phil Parker had the lead momentarily, but now here comes Cassie Denton, 87. She looks to the low side and takes the Mel Mobility Chevrolet to the top spot now. Cole Deaver behind her in second position. Third is now Seth Cole. Gene Samper trying for fourth place now in number 94. And that last lap by the leader here, 185.236 miles per hour. So we set speeds over 180 here at Texas, and we are not allowing here today. And here comes Gene Samper. She's going to try to make it 3 wide between her, Seth Cole, and Cole Deaver as they come through turns 3 and 4. And now 60 car Daniel Bouchard. He looks to the low side and 3 wide there. Deaver's caught on the high side. That's a very vulnerable position to be in. And Seth Cole also caught up to the high side as well, too, in the number 25 truck as they come off turn number 2. Dylan Young's working his way through the field nicely as they come down the backstretch into turn number 3. Cat Batson being pushed up to the high side, and now we're going to see some 3 wide racing here. Very dangerous here at Texas, and close corners come off turn number 4. Oh my gosh. Off in the turn number 3 they come. Stephen Colon now moves his way through the field here in the number 18 truck, as he's now about to get by Keith Batson in number 8 and number 28 and 94 Gene Samper. Dylan Young has the lead, and he'll lead that lap. And now Zachary Fitzwater in 75. He moves to the low side. He'll take the lead, but here comes Stephen Colon in number 18, the Dana Gear Dodge. And we have problems on the backstretch here. Crash on the backstretch. Mike Becker, I think, in the 43 car, looks like he's around. And yeah, there's damage to the number 43 Cummins Diesel Dodge. And looks like caution number 1 of the day is going to fly on lap number 7 as we complete lap number 7. Actually, it's complete lap number 6, excuse me. And oh my gosh! Keith Batson has flipped on the cool down as they slow down on the caution. He and the leader, Stephen Colon. And problems looks like with the Charles Sanford truck number 16. And Quentin Moore got turned by Stephen Colon. What was that all about? Stephen Colon just taking his frustration out on Quentin Moore for no reason. And we're going to look at what happened here. We're going to take a look at what caused the yellow flag after we look at what caused this. Stephen Colon had led him back to the start-finish line. And Johnny Gardner looks like he pushed right into Keith Batson. Right into Fitzwater, since Batson flipping. So, yeah, Quentin Moore was not the one that Colon needed to be mad about. It was Gardner. And Batson up and over the number 20 at Napa United Ford. So that happened, and now here's what happened as they as the caution flag. Here's what happened when what caused the yellow flag to fly, I should say. And yeah, here's what happened right there. They got 4 wide on the backstretch, and you can't, and that's very, very risky here at Texas. is Becker in the 43, Sanford in 16, Bogues in the 17. And Bogues looks like, I don't know. Yeah, apparently Mike Becker thought he was clear of Charles Sanford. And then Becker spins right in front of the entire field. Matt McIntyre gets involved in the 44 truck. And somehow a lot of the drivers, they avoid him here, including Kyle Matthews, Cole Deaver, and Seth Cole. And here comes the rest of the field right there. 7-car truck of Logan Williams gets involved. Joshua Osborne, he taps into the 43 car, and Jessica Shelton rear ends the back of Osborne's car. I think she rear ends the back of him. I'm not sure. We'll look from Jess's view and find out. From the far chase view, which has never let us down in any series I've done. Real time. So yeah, what it looked like happened right there is that Mike Becker, when Osborne hit Mike Becker, when Becker hit Osborne's truck right there, or Osborne hit Becker's truck, I should say, it pushed him right into the front end of Shelton's truck, and Jess unfortunately had nowhere to go. So with all the craziness happening here, here's the trucks out of the race here. Nathan Orman's out of the race here. So is Cassie Dent. So is Ty Dent, Zachary Fitzwater, and Keith Batson. That's a tough break for all those drivers. That crash took quite a few good. Took 5 really good trucks out of the race here. And as I said, Stephen Colon had originally led him back to the start-finish line to the caution flag, but he unfortunately got involved in that crash right there on the backstretch after the yellow flag flew, and then of course, and to just for good measure take his frustration on somebody, you would have thought it would have been Johnny Gardner who started that crash. Nope, it was Quentin Moore who he took his frustration on, and poor Quentin didn't do anything. So very crazy start here at Texas Motor Speedway. James Sykes is your leader of the race, by the way. Second position is Mitchell Collins. Third is Johnny Gardner. Fourth is Dylan Young. Charles Sanford is in 5th position. 6th is Gene Sanford, Charles' sister. Cat Batson 7th. 8th is Zach Winkle. 9th is Jesse Turner. In 10th position right now is Matt McIntyre's the green flag. Flags are back underway on lap number 11 here at Texas Motor Speedway. And Mitchell Collins at number 6, the Ultra Wheels Ford, goes to the top spot now. Johnny Gardner up to second position as they put her in high gear now on these trucks. And here comes Gardner as he unleashes that horsepower in the hood of that Mopar Dodge. As they come down the front stretch here, Gardner leads his first lap of the race. Sanford behind him in second position. Third is Gene Sanford as the Sanford siblings try to tandem their way up to the top spot now. On board, Charles Sanford's truck, the Pizza Hut, the Papa John's Chevrolet. And in turn number 1 they go here. Charles leads that lap, but now gets passed by his sister Jean as she moves to the top spot, number 94. Super 8 Motels Ford. But she's not going to have the lead for long, as here comes Jesse Turner to the low side, and he'll take the lead in number 80, the LCI Ford. Hudson goes to second. Third goes to Matt Haas. Then Seth Cole, James Sykes, and Kat Batson, number 50 truck. Now, as she now holds the family honor right now as her husband Keith, unfortunately, out of the race because of that freak accident that happened on the backstretch after the yellow flag flew for the race, the only yellow flag that's flown for the race so far. The fastest lap of the race so far, set by Nathan Hudson at 186.948 miles an hour, almost 187 miles an hour here at Texas Motor Speedway so far. And that is the pace we're having right now here as Seth Cole leads his first lap of the race. And here comes 83. James Sykes to the low side, takes the number 1 spot for the time being. And they're lining up, like I said, they're going to pace this race and start it all over again. This is some tremendous stuff we're having here today at Texas Motor Speedway as we're now 15 laps into the event. And still 36 laps remaining here in this race today as they come off turn number 2 and 3 wide for, looks like, third position. Johnny Gardner's going to try to go for the lead again as he makes it 3 wide now for the top spot between he, Mitchell Collins, and Cat Batson. Cat and and Sykes both going backwards, and whoa, Sykes is pushed the aid of Matt Haas down low a little bit right here, and Haas is in a Haas, Seth Cole, and Jesse Turner, along with Hudson, are all in vulnerable spots up the middle. And don't look now, Johnny, but your teammate Rob Evans is moving up to the field nicely, and he moves low, cuts in front of Charles Sanford in a 16 truck. I'm sure Charles didn't like that move. And now you got Team Mopar first and second right now for Gardner Evans Motorsports. As Gardner leads the race here, here comes Evans to the high side here as Sanford pushes him up the track. And give a call to the 19 truck, Sebastian Dent in the Pennzoil Ford. He runs now in third position right now as he started back in the back. He's moved up. Cole Deaver moving his way back to the field. And Henry Williams, another truck that started in the back. The number 1 Sears Diehard Chevrolet, excuse me. He's moved up in the 7th position, maybe now up in the top 5 before this lap is over. As they come down the backstretch here, as we watch from the roof cam of Cole Deaver's truck. As he now pushes Jean Sanford, tries to push her to the lead here. As they come to start-finish line, who led that lap between the 19 and the 94? It's the 19 of Sebastian Dent who led that lap, barely. Lap truck up ahead of the leader, Gene Sanford, right now, and that would be the truck of Joshua Osborne, who got involved in that only caution flag of the day that took Mike Becker out. And whoa, Sanford really run up the back of Osborne very, very quickly. She gets out of the way here, and now lets Sebastian Dent and a host of others on the outside of the track deal with the 98 truck, and they're all saying screw this, and so and they go through turns 1 and 2 now, and now the 88 truck of Zach Winkle, he's now moved up in the top 10 now in the Menards Chevrolet. So Gene Sanford runs as the leader. Second is Henry Williams. Third is Zach Winkle. Then it's Hudson, Batson in 5th. Then Phil Parker, Cole Deaver, the 83 truck of James Sykes. Then Stephen Colon right now is now moved his way back up in the top 10 right now. And Jessica Shelton at the 10th position now in the number 4 truck. Shelton, a former winner here at Texas in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. She would love to get a truck win here today, and she's already got a win this season coming in at Rockingham. The last race we brought to you on the tour. And she's on her quest for 2 in a row here as to start the season off. And now Mitchell Collins makes a 3 wide between Cole Deaver, and the 3 and the 44 of Matt McIntyre. Rob Evans now back up there in the 30 truck. That's the second member of Team Mopars. They come through turns 1 and 2 now. Matt Haas is now running in 14th. 15th is Sebastian Dent. 16th is Seth Cole. Charles Samper is 17th. 18th right now is Dylan Young. 19th is Jesse Turner. And 20th is Roberto Crown Jr. 21st is Daniel Bouchard. 22nd, Johnny Gardner. 23rd is Paul Minnick. 24th right now is Josh King. Robbie Bogues 25th. Joshua Osborne's 33rd right now. 26th is Quentin Moore. Mike Becker 27th. It's amazing that truck's even running there. He's got no back end on that back of that Cummins diesel Dodge. He's 27th right now, and Becker is amazingly still on the lead lap. Logan Williams is in 28th. 29th is Kyle Matthews. He got involved in that crash too. So did Levi McIntyre in the 99 truck. Scott Upton and Dexter Black, and so yeah, apparently there was a log jam that happened. That's obviously what caused the crash to happen after the caution flew, is a log jam. And so, and I apologize for not showing it on replay, by the way, too. So. But right now, the number 83 truck of James Sykes, he had the lead the last time. By now behind, and now moving up to the lead is Phil Parker, number 5, the DuPont Chevrolet. It's unusual to see the DuPont colors, the DuPont rainbow colors, and not having the number 24 on it. But there really was a DuPont Chevrolet that was number 5 with those kind of colors. And whoop, here we got 2 more lap trucks there. Scott Upton in the 81 and the 38 of Dexter Black. And Stephen Colon moves to the top spot now in the 38 truck, or number 18 truck, excuse me. As Collins goes by, so does Dent, so does Seth Cole, Winkle, Sandberg, and the 80 of Jesse Turner. And Phil Parker gets moved to the high side, as does Matt Haas in the 8. And that's let the 44 of Matt McIntyre back in the race here, as does Nathan Hudson, and now everybody else now gets closed back up. Hudson closing up on McIntyre in the 44 truck, Matt McIntyre that is. 29 laps in the books and 22 to go here at Texas Motor Speedway. This race far from over here. As Hudson goes to the left side, he's going to make a 3 wide down the backstretch. And Phil Parker, watch that move to the low side right there. Parker crosses over and then gets by Stephen Colon in the 18 truck. So that moves still up to the 10th position right now. As up front goes Seth Cole in 25, and now Charles Samper gets by him in the 16 truck. Sanford was the pole sitter for this race, and now here comes Winkle to the left side. He wants to lead. Boy, don't tune your sets here, folks, because we may be in for a tremendous finish here today at Texas. And if it's this way for the Hunt Brothers Truck Series race here, it'd be I can't imagine what it's going to be like in the Pizza Hut Truck Series race when we broadcast that on the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. But here comes Matt Haas, is about to maybe possibly about to lead this lap here, but not if Jesse Turner's got anything to say about that. And whoa, that was close. And Jesse Turner led that lap of the race. If that would have been the finish, I'd have lost it. Oh my gosh, that was really close to the line. But it's credited to Jesse Turner, who now loses the lead to Gene Sanford in the number 94 truck as she moves to the top spot. And now here comes number 6, Nathan Hudson. Keep your eye on that Total Chevrolet. About to get by Phil Parker. Now gets by Jesse Turner. He's got the lap, and there's the lap truck of Joshua Osborne. Now they're going to split them up the middle, and Jesse Turner goes to the lead, goes back to the lead. And it just goes to show you, ladies and gentlemen, that lap trucks lap cars, lap trucks, or whatever it is, lap traffic can be a nuisance more than anything else as they come down the back stretch, front stretch, I should say. Sanford now gets by him. Phil Parker still stuck behind Osborne in the 98 truck. Osborne just just driving Miss Daisy, I guess you might say, in that number 98 truck. About what it feels like for him, I would imagine, but... And then with the close-up on some more lap traffic here, Kyle Mente's ahead in the AC Delco Chevrolet. He's about to be the next one to be lapped here. He's in 29th position. Closing up on 15 laps to go here at Texas as Jesse Turner leads Gene Sanford, number 94. And here they come to the low side. Let's see what happens in turn 3. Are they going to go low or get trapped behind? And Turner moves Matthews up the track here. Says, out of the way, Kyle. And as he comes down the front stretch, and it let Gene Sanford pull up to about within a couple of truck lengths behind Jesse Turner's truck. And now James Sykes moves by. He's in 3rd position. 4th is Nathan Hudson. 5th is Matt Haas. Johnny Gardner running 6th position. And here comes the battle for 7th between Henry Williams and Mitchell Collins. And Sebastian Dent in the 19 truck, he got moved up the track here. Zach Winkle goes by him in the number 88 truck. And here comes Sanford for the low side. That is for, I believe, 8th position. In which Charles Haddon, you're riding on board with Charles Sanford, number 16. And up ahead, you see the leader, the number 80 truck of Jesse Turner. And saw the speed going into turn number 1, 187 miles an hour for Charles Sanford. Going into turn number 1, 175 off turn number 2. More lap traffic up ahead in the form of Levi McIntyre, and I think that is... Can't tell who that is up ahead of him. Off to number 4. And now they caught up to the lap traffic here. That's McIntyre and Logan Williams, the 2 Exide trucks there. And of course, they albeit from a different team. Turner goes inside, keeps the lead, but now Gene Sanford goes back to the 2nd position. Now it goes up to the 2nd position now. Sykes down to 3rd. Here comes Johnny Gardner. He gets by Matt Haas and McIntyre both and brings Mitchell Collins with him in the 06 truck. Charles Sanford now closing up behind them. And Matt Haas says, screw this. I'm getting out of this bunch. And here they come down the backstretch now. And that's let a lot of the field back up together. And whoa! Hudson just squeezed in front of Phil Parker. I'm sure Phil's shaking his fist at Hudson on that one. And now Phil Parker stays on the back end of Hudson's truck. He's got blood in his eyes right now as they come to the start finish line. 10 laps to go, by the way, here at Texas. Like I said, don't tune your sets, folks, because we are in for a tremendous finish possibly here today. As they come down the front stretch here, Henry Williams has moved up there now. Rob Evans in the 30 truck. Matt McIntyre and Jessica Shelton hooking up right there. That's McIntyre runs in 15th, Shelton up ahead of him in 14th. They can get by the 7 of Logan Williams, which I think they should down the backstretch. Or even turn 3 possibly, I don't know. But but if that were to happen there, they should be able to close right up to the entire field here because they are in the drafting duo right now as they come down the front stretch here. But the 7 of Logan Williams there, he seems to be running up to snuff though for the shape that truck is in. And now Jess goes low. Her and McIntyre will draft by the 7 truck as they come down the back stretch. I know something's wrong with the Cole Deaver truck here. Deaver running 32nd position right now. Something happened at number 3 GM Goodwrench truck. Mitchell Collins hung up behind him. There's as well as James Sykes. Been a rough start for Cole Deaver in the Truck Series this season. But meantime, there's the battle for the lead here, battle for the win, I should say. As Sebastian Dent goes to the top spot now, Gene Simber to second position, or tries for second place. And 3 wide back there, Hudson, Jesse Turner, and Charles Sanford. And Phil Parker back there as well, too, the 6 and the 5. And now Team Mopar hooked back up again right there of Evans Gardner Motorsports, Johnny Gardner, and the 29 and the 30 of Rob Evans. Now Gardner says, "Heck with this! I'm gonna go inside." And now it's boy, like I said, this is a 185-mile-an-hour pace like we're seeing here at Texas Motor Speedway. And Dent goes to the outside, tries to get momentum right there. As Gene Samber leads that lap. We now go into as we now down to 4 laps remaining. Hudson back there. He now goes for the lead in the number 6 truck. Parker behind him, and here comes Zach Winkle. He's going to make a 3 wide. Three laps to go. Oh, brother, what a finish we're going to see right here. 2 to go this time by here. 10 trucks within 4/10 of a second apart here. Henry Williams running right there behind in 11th. He's trying to close up on the back of this bunch right there, trying to salvage anything when he can. And I got Lap Trucks. Lap Trucks is going to move. It's going to be in the way right there. Turner goes to the low side. He'll take the top spot now. Now to number 4 they come. The white flag waves. Sanford right there behind him, as well as Sebastian Dent, the 19 truck. Through turns 1 and 2 once again. Charles Sanford goes to the low side for terminal lead. And here comes Charles' sister Jean, number 94. Can this be 1-2 for the Sanford family? We'll find out as they come out to number 4. Here comes Jean to the low side of turn number 4. Is she going to pull ahead of Charles on the line? No! Charles Sanford wins here in Texas. Wow, what? We said it was going to be quite a finish here at Texas, and boy, we were not kidding. Charles Sanford and his sister Jean make it 1-2 for the Sanford family. The bunch out of the state of California does it here today, and Charles gets the win. Jean Sanford comes home second. Third place will go to Phil Parker. Fourth to Jesse Turner. Fifth to Henry Williams. 6th will go to Sebastian Dent. 7th to Johnny Gardner. 8th position to Nathan Hudson. 9th to Matt Haas. And 10th to Zach Winkle. Oh my gosh, what a tremendous race that was. Average speed 158.317 miles per hour. And look at the margin of victory, 0.02 of a second in the start-finish line between first and second, and 0.09 between first and third. Boy, you can't ask for anything better than that right there. That is just good stuff. You just can't ask for anything better than that. 11th will go to Rob Evans. 12th will go to James Sykes. 13th, Stephen Colon. 14th will go to Mitchell Collins. Jessica Shelton, 15th. 16th will go to Dylan Young. Matt McIntyre 17th, Seth Cole 18th, 19th to Cat Benson, and Roberto Crown Jr. comes home in 20th. 21st to Quentin Moore, 22nd Daniel Bouchard, 23rd Mike Becker, Paul Minnick 24th, 25th Josh King. Robbie Bogues was the last truck on the lead lap, finishing in 26th. The rest of the trucks that were a lap or more down, Logan Williams 27th, 28th will get a lead by McIntyre, 29th Kyle Matthews, 30th and Dexter Black, 31st will be Scott Upton, 32nd Cole Deaver, and Joshua Osborne was the last truck to finish 3 laps down in 33rd position. Trucks out of the race were Nathan Orman, Cassie Dent, Ty Dent, Zachary Fitzwater, and Keith Badson. Those were the trucks that were out of the race. So that will do here today at Texas Motor Speedway. As 3 races are in the books, and the next race on the tour, we'll be heading to Martinsville Speedway for the next stop on the NNSCRA Pizza Hut Truck Series Tour. So for now, this is Road Race for 1985, and we'll catch you on the flip side.